Welcome to the fundamentals of fishing. This is the frequency of fishing, a short and sharp clip. We're going to talk about the environment today. I've had a lot of resistance, and I call it fundamental avoidance, reality avoidance regarding, oh, don't worry about the frequency of fishing. That doesn't count for the environment or the seasons. Okay, so what are you going to do? Sit on the couch and going to be a Jedi outdoors, and then we're all going to call you Yoda after, what, a week, 2 weeks? Mm-mm. Okay. Use it or lose it. There's a simple principle with the physical body as well. So the seasons. All right. Weather patterns change all the time, all day, every minute, sometimes each second. So you want to master the seasons and be Yoda and predict where the fish are going to be and catch them easily. So that's very good use of time through intelligence. And that intelligence is from knowledge, and knowledge amounts to making a better decision. All right. That's the frequency of fishing. So say when I go at it hard and I fish every single day for the first 100 days of the year. So that's 100 sessions done by, say, April-ish. And then I see a person in the same area who fishes monthly and hasn't caught a 1 meter barramundi. Barramundi is a big fish species here in Australia, revered by our culture and indigenous cultures for thousands and thousands of years, painted on cave walls. They're an epic fish species in their own right. One of the reasons the person hasn't caught a big fish, and I'm not saying go out to catch big fish. I like going fishing for relaxation and mental health. I'm just saying, is because the person doesn't understand the game. The person doesn't understand the game and the fishery and their own intelligence or lack of ability or lack of, because they simply do not have this fundamental, even remotely organized, the frequency of fishing. The only way that person's going to learn more about the environment, unless they've got their head in a book every night, but they're still not applying it. So there's a difference between reading about a cricket game and going out and facing the fastest bowler on earth on the bounciest pitch on earth. That's a very, very hard equation, okay? To understand the season and then repeat your skills at a high level, or the level high enough to catch an extremely smart, wary fish, the smartest fish, say, on the river, you're going to have to use the frequency of fishing. So going fishing once a month's not going to be enough to do that, because you've missed pretty much every single weather pattern and environmental pattern for that entire month. Do you see how if you deleted every other equation outside of that and you just look for one to improve, yes, you can use others, but you would be hard-pressed to find a better principle than the frequency of fishing. That person needs to go fishing more often, okay? Going fishing more often means they'll have a look at their equipment more often, hopefully get some clarity, but also motivation to improve their gear, maintain their gear, so that their line isn't always breaking when they hook big fish, because they haven't changed it for 20 years, which is close to a true story. Because they've seen more weather patterns, more tides, more moon phases, they had more environmental and seasonal knowledge. Then they're able to make better decisions, so less time wasted. They're getting smarter and smarter and smarter. And that's just using one principle to do it, frequency of fishing. I could mention 1,000 others, and you've heard of them all before. However, nearly every single person I meet avoids this one or never even mentions it. Now, that's why I've talked at length about this topic, because everyone keeps avoiding it, but it's what they have to do if you want better relaxation, better mental health, or better understanding of the seasons and environment. So I'm just crossing out that excuse now from a few people that I've seen, trying to disregard what I'm saying as, oh, it's out there, don't listen to him, he's that. No, 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 no. This is an absolute fundamental of fishing and improvement, all right? It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So that's another clip, short and sharp. Hit like, share, follow. If you're receiving this for free, if you want a consultation in the future, let me know. And you might have work online to purchase. I don't have to do this for free. No one's given me really anything for free in that area. But I do feel for the people that are frustrated in fishing, a little disorganized in fishing. And because they can be preyed upon by anyone selling them anything physically, in gear, or in educational terms. You can figure much of what you need to figure out in fishing if you dial down and take seriously a fundamental called the frequency of fishing. Thank you.